What does darkness symbolize for you? When you think of light, what comes to mind? Has there ever been a time when you felt like you were walking in darkness? Have you ever experienced light overcoming your own darkness? Hi, I'm Tim Bruster, Senior Pastor of First United Methodist Church of Fort Worth, and I'd like to invite you to worship with us this week as we continue our Lenten worship series around the I am sayings of Jesus with I am the light of the world. The first thing that stands out for me with this imagery is the significant role that light and darkness play in John's Gospel, from the first chapter on. Just like with all the other metaphors in the Gospel of John, there's darkness and then there's darkness. It's not just the Gospel of John that uses darkness and light as metaphors. We all use the images and symbolism of darkness and light in a lot of ways. Fear and confidence, despair and hope, understanding and ignorance. When Jesus says of his own nature, I am the light of the world, what does that mean for us as followers of Jesus? My mother didn't have electricity until sometime after my parents married, neither in the home she grew up in nor the first house that my parents lived in. Once she had electricity, for the rest of her life, she always had a nightlight in her room. She said it was because as a child she remembers waking up on a moonless, cloudy night and it was so dark she couldn't see her hand in front of her face. And she remembers being afraid that somehow she had gone blind. It's hard for us to appreciate complete darkness now in our time and place where light is everywhere. But in antiquity, darkness had a particularly powerful meaning. The imagery of light overcoming darkness for people who lived in a pre-electricity era was much more powerful. Darkness was palpable. It was threatening, especially the idea of walking in darkness, not knowing what's ahead or even what the next step would bring. So there is this sense of dispelling fear and uncertainty when you think of light overcoming darkness, giving confidence and hope for what is ahead. The sense that you're not alone. All of that is captured in this image of Jesus as the light of the world. I look forward to exploring with you this central aspect of the nature of Jesus this Sunday in the sanctuary.